Hey folks, Speedway Tag here with another video for you. This one is an abstract game, as you can see. I really like these from time to time. Probably Hive is my favorite of all time, though not completely abstract with those beautiful insects and bugs on the pieces. But here's a true abstract game with just spaces and counters or nice wooden pieces and pins as well come into the mix here. Okay, you can see those there, pins. Right, interesting. When I got this game, it came out around about 2002, I think, early 2000s. A range of them came out. This one's called Creeper, and when I saw this one, I thought, okay, I can see the board, places to place the wooden pieces, but what on earth did those pins do? That really caught my eye. Here's the cover of the box of Creeper, and you can see it says in the rules that it's on the back, I think, that it's number 4 in the selection, and you can see you could have bought this little stand and placed a number of games in this collection into this stand, which is looks a little bit tacky, but it's okay. So you can see there's some other games there: Cambio, Diecross, Trinidad. I've got a couple of these and a few others they put out. They put more than 4 out, and I might show these from time to time. Publisher is Pin, surprise, surprise. And this is a game by Graham Lipscomb. Yeah, early 2000s. Didn't really take off, I don't think, but here in Australia, one of the major department stores ran these games for quite a while, and they were popular for a time. So I started to buy some of these, and we get this out from time to time. This is probably my favorite one, Creeper. What happens here is your pins. Okay, if you're playing the dark player here, you've got the dark pins, as you can see them sitting in the holes there. Okay, so you've got 4 dark pins here around one of your home bases, and another 4 dark pins. Oh, that should be here. Another 4 dark pins starting at another one of your home bases, and then the light player has got the light pins, and there's one home base, and there's the one opposite as well with another set of 4 pins. So how is this game played? The winner of this game is the first person who's going to create a complete line of their pieces from home base to home base. Okay, so it might look like something like that. Okay, so there we have from that home base, it's connected a perfect line to the other home base. No diagonals allowed. Okay, so that's how you win the game. Each person is trying to do that, and obviously they're going in different directions. White's going from there to there, and brown's going from there to there. Brown would just use the pieces turned up this way. Okay, the opposite way, just like that. 16 pieces each, I believe, from memory. And the way you place your pieces, that's where the pins come in. Okay, so let's say White's going to take the first move. The pin can be moved 3 different ways. You can jump across a hexagon. So I might take that pin, jump across diagonally across the hexagon, and that allows me then to place a piece there. Okay. Another way you can move a pin is purely, left to right, up or down, because you want to then place this, get that pin into a position where you can do this move again, maybe jump from there to there, and put one of your pieces where you just jumped. So you can move the pins around left to right, up or down, in order to set yourself up for that move where you jump across an octagon or a hex and you place a piece. The other way that you can move is that you can actually jump another person's pin. So if this was the case, if there was a brown pin there and this pin is here, the white pin is there, you can actually jump over that pin and actually remove it from the game. removing someone else's pin like that obviously gives them less opportunities to place their discs, because the tokens, the discs are placed by moving pins around. So if you can start capturing their pins like that, that's a good thing for you. So this is a nice little balance of when to jump across an octagon and place a piece, when to move pins into positions so they're in a better place to jump someone else, or jump another octagon and place a piece, and as I just said, jumping other people's pins to get them out of the game. So it's quite strategic. It's very thinky, and it's a nice push and pull strategy game against for two players. You'd be surprised at how involved it gets and how thinky it gets as to how to use your 8 pins. Might just do a couple of turns. So let's say white goes first, goes like that, places a pin there. Brown might go just move his pin across like this. White might do another jump, getting excited, and place another one there. Brown might move his pin across there. White might move this pin down here. Brown might start his line of discs and jump across there and place that there. White might take that pin and move it over here. It's jumped over an octagon, so it can place a piece like that. As you can see, the line from home base is heading towards home base here. There, white's clearly in front. Brown might go across here. White might jump brown's pin and take it out of the game. Brown, being fairly annoyed about that, might move this down here. White's thinking, should I jump that pin? He might jump me. I'll take the risk and maybe head this way, hoping to create another link in the chain. Brown will take the white pin. White might move over here and start extending that line. Brown might go move the pin up here and place a piece, and this will go on and on, right? As you can see, brown's starting to get its line going. White might start moving down here. Brown might do another jump jump the hex in order to place another piece. So that line is getting going. The clever bits happen when the two lines start meeting in the middle or somewhere on the board, and that gets chaotic and really interesting. There is one other thing I forgot to say in the rules. There's only one part of the rules I don't think I've mentioned, is that if you jump over, let's just say white had its pin there. If white decided to jump over, white's allowed to jump over one of brown's discs like that, diagonally across the hex, and if white jumps over its own disc like here, nothing happens. But if white jumps over brown's disc like that, she gets to flip that over to her own color. So that's another strategy where you can start breaking up your opponent's lines. And so quite a nice use of these pins. Obviously, white might want to start from this end as well and place something there. Brown might do the same and place something there. And so, you don't really have to start at one end and keep going in that direction. You can start at one end, you can create the other end moving and meet in the middle. The minute you create that perfect unbroken line, you win. So that's Creeper. Here's what the rules look like. It's just a nice little fold-out sheet and an explanation about the game and the collection. Pin International's the publisher. And here's the back of the box. Once again talks about the series. And I'm not sure whether you can find these today, maybe on eBay or somewhere like that, but there's an abstract game that Perhaps not many people have, but if you can get hold of it, it's pretty fun. I love the way the pins are used in this. And as I said, when the two lines merge, it can get pretty chaotic but fun at the same time. Hope you enjoyed that. Okay, that's Creeper.